everyone, and welcome to Leah's Cross Stitch Corner. I've got my trusty director here. I mean, she's not going to do much directing like this, is she? But she's cute enough to get away with it. So this is Floss Tube number. Now that's a good question, isn't it? I'm going to have to stop numbering these Floss Tubes because I just keep forgetting. I've got it written down as well. I might even have it here. Hang on 2 seconds because I might just be able to work it out. So it's number 18. This is Floss Tube number 20. Haha, woohoo! We've reached the big 20. It's hard to believe when I started this in June that I would be at Floss Tube number 20 already. But hey ho, here we are. So it's the beginning of October while I'm filming this, and I'm getting a few videos done while I'm having a little bit of time off work. One thing I wanted to add, I've been meaning to add this in my videos for ages now. Summer is not the dog you see here. Like, you see her here and she's always asleep, she's always napping, she's always chilling, she always looks a bit dazed and confused. But she actually is the most lively dog you'll ever see. She goes out for walks. We do like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 miles or so. She runs double of it. Like, she's 9 now, and you wouldn't know that she was 9. Not when she's out for a walk anyway, but then she comes home and she's like this and she's just knackered. So she doesn't realise that she's obviously getting older and she needs to take care. When she's out for a walk, it's all just run, 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 run as fast as possible. And then she comes home and she's fuming. She like looks at her dad, she gives her dad a hacky look like, "Dad, why have you done that to my legs? My legs are so sore." And sometimes, bless her, she does get fidgety legs. And she's so funny because she can't cope when she's got fidgety legs. But yeah, just to add, she is a lively dog. She's just very docile when she comes home. She just likes to relax and chill out and stuff. So this is Floss Tube number 20, and I thought, sorry, did I disrupt you? My apologies. I thought today we would talk about how much I spend on cross stitch per month, which is why I'm very relaxed and chill. It's just another one of our cool, relax and chatty kind of videos. Before I do, I've started doing Slimming World recently, so I'm going to see Taylor Swift in June, and I didn't want to look like a potato when I go and see Taylor Swift in June. Now Graham will tell me off for that and he'll say, "You don't look like a potato," but I think I do. So I wanted to lose some weight before I go and see Taylor, so I decided that Slimming World works really well for me. It's, you know, one of the better options out there than calorie counting or whatever. So I've been cracking on with it this week. I've started doing 10 kilometres on the standing bike that we have. I've done it for 2 days now, and Graham and I have a challenge. So whoever does the most kilometres in the month wins a prize. So basically that means I'll get a good girl cross stitch for doing like all of the kilometres. And basically what he's done is he's set that challenge so that I do more than him. He's not going to win. I won't let him win. I want my cross stitch. I know, it's dreadful, isn't it? But I'm finding Slimming World nice and easy. You know, I have overnight oats for breakfast. I have salad for me lunch. I know, that is almost unheard of for me. Then with tea, I just try and have some veggies on the side of whatever we're having. Try to keep it low calorie, like within the Slimming World guidelines. And then I just have some fruit for breakfast. For me supper, I'm obsessed with melon. I have a melon for supper. It's the best. It's so messy. Have you ever tried eating a melon? I don't really know how to cut it effectively, so I kind of just cut it into like long strips and then just chow down. And well, it's very messy. You don't ever want to see me doing that in real life. It's not pleasant. So today I thought we would talk about money and cross stitch and all of that good stuff, and I'll tell you what I spend per month on average kind of thing. Discuss good ways to make some money to buy more cross stitch stuff, because, you know, if you're like me, you probably don't have enough. I can never have enough. You can go and watch previous videos where I'll show you what I do have, and to think I've added to them since that point is a little bit crazy, but oh well, it's not going to go anywhere. It's my favourite hobby now, so yeah. Are you alright? You all good? She's good. She's living her best life. Like, she's got... Ooh. Ooh. Sorry. Oops, I'm in trouble. I know. Go to sleep. It's okay. It's okay. So on average, I'd say I'll probably spend £100 a month on cross stitch, which, all things considered, is not that much. That's not, oh my god, I can't get my words out. I know. It's not a huge amount of money in the grand scheme of things. You know, I do have some set things that I buy each month. I obviously get the Cross Stitcher and the World of Cross Stitching magazine. They're subscriptions that I've already got for them, so I don't really count them into what I spend each month because I don't physically buy them each month. And then I have the Cotton and Twine subscription box, which is £22.99, and that includes delivery, and you get everything you need to finish the cross stitch, as I've said before. So that's one of my definitives every month. Then I, more often than not, get the Geeky Stitching Company club box. That's £24.99. You get 2 patterns to do in there with all of the materials, threads, Ada, etc. Hoops and stuff as well. You get some floss drops from Kate Blanford, and you get a sweet treat as well. So yeah, I mean, I love to support Jess. I always got the Geeky Stitching Company club box when she did it before she stopped for a little while, and now that she's started again, I obviously have to get it again. I need all the floss drops. Hello. So they're the 2 I generally stick to each month. I do sometimes get the Caterpillar subscription box. My sister's actually getting me the previous 2, so there's one that's just been sent out within like yesterday or the next few days kind of thing, and she got me the previous one as well. So it's the Season's Greetings one and the Playful Pets one that she's got me, both designed by Emma Congdon, Citrovia on Etsy and on socials. And I wanted them, but I couldn't really afford them. I couldn't justify paying for them, so I was like, well, they're kind of luxury. I mean, it's £25. Is it £25 plus postage? It's £25 for the box. And to me, it's not really worth the price you get to have on a regular subscription. I'd rather get the Cotton and Twine one for £22.99. You get everything to finish the kit that you actually get in that one. Or, you know, Geeky Stitching Company, £24.99. You get the floss drops, the sweet treat. You get 2 full kits, essentially, to do. Where the Caterpillar one, you get a kit, and then you get some bits and bobs. But it's not, you know, I've always said Caterpillar Cross Stitch should have a needle minder in each of their boxes. That is their USP. They sell needle minders. You know, include a needle minder specific to that box. Design one specifically for that box and include it in the box. And then you can charge £25. Otherwise, for me, personally, it isn't worth it. Whereas to ask for it for Christmas, it's a luxury. That's how Graham and I work Christmas. You know, he likes whiskies, he likes spirits. So he has a budget of up to £60 for his own buying of his spirits, but I'll extend that budget to £70, £75 for Christmas because it's a treat, it's a luxury. You know, he asks for box sets that he wouldn't buy himself ordinarily because it's a treat, it's a luxury, and that's kind of how I see Christmas as well. So I've asked my sister to get me those 2 boxes, and that's all she has to get me. She doesn't have to get me anything else. That's plenty. There is a new one coming out, designed by Tiny Modernist. I think it'll ship in December. I haven't made my mind up if I want it or not. I don't think I do, to be honest. But again, it's about working out what I've already bought that month, because you got to pay for it like in advance. So I do on and off with the Caterpillar club box. It just depends what the design is, depends if I like it. You know, I skip majority of them, but some of them I do like. You can see I have done some up here. Innocent Bones, the mood box, is another one that I get on and off. More often off than on. The Ada's a bit too thin for my liking, I've said that before. And I didn't get the last box, the Manifest box, because the design didn't appeal to me. It just said something about making your own future or something. And just not a fan, personally. You know, I don't really believe in manifesting. It's hard to believe in manifesting when I manifested that I would get that job that I applied for the other week and didn't. So, you know, it's hard to, like, believe in that kind of stuff. So I didn't get that one. There is a new one coming out. I think it's the Poison Garden box or the Poison Ivy box. I'm not sure. I didn't do a lot of research because this was just a casual video. So I'm waiting to see some sneak peeks on Instagram for that one, and I might get that one depending on what it looks like. Those are pretty much most of the sub boxes that I decided against. By the way, I'm very relaxed today. I'm wearing my classy, sassy, excuse me, and a bit badassy t-shirt. Has 1990 on when I was born. I think those are the most of the sub boxes. There is, of course, Kate Blanford's Booty Box, which I love. I get them all the time. So she doesn't really release them on any kind of basis. It's kind of an ad hoc basis. So she gets them, she makes them and she does them, I think, a few times a year, but I don't think there's any specific months. They're £32 and they're well worth the value. Again, so I'd rather like support a small business like Kate Blanford than give money to Caterpillar Cross Stitch when sometimes I think their items are a bit too expensive. That's just my personal preference. Caterpillar Cross Stitch have hundreds of thousands of people who buy this stuff anyway. So yeah, sometimes I'd rather just pick up their kits secondhand, because you can get it a lot cheaper. Some people just sell the kit for like £15, which is pretty reasonable. I don't always need all the gumph. If there was a needle minder in every box, I would buy every box, because I love needle minders. I'd love to have like an exclusive needle minder, and I wouldn't even release them for general sale either. I would keep it exclusive to the club box. I have big dreams, by the way. I would love to start my own club box. It wouldn't be designed by me, it'd be designed by other people, but I would have like needle minders to match the design, you know. I would have it a reasonable price, more like the Historical Sampler Company than Caterpillar, for example, you know. Yeah, that's a pipe dream. I would like in the new year to start my own website selling stitchy supplies. Again, I'm going to need to see if it's viable to actually do it, but we'll see. They're mostly the sub boxes, so I always get the Cotton and Twine one from Historical Sampler Company. If I had to recommend one subscription box to everybody, it would be that one for starting. That is such a good one to start with. But if you like punny patterns, Jess's, the Geeky Stitching Company, is the one that you want to go for. Both well worth the money, in my opinion. You know, I happily pay it. Where sometimes with the Caterpillar one in the mood box, I'm a little bit more hesitant, and I'm a little bit like, I could be buying something else for this kind of cost kind of thing. You know, it's all subjective. It's all a personal opinion. We all have opinions, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. And then for everything else, like throughout the month, it just depends what I fancy. You know, if there's any stitch alongs coming out, I generally take part in most of Caterpillar's stitch alongs, for example. I've Lakeside Needlecraft on my new stitch along obsession, especially if they keep bringing out amazing designs like the one that I'm doing at the moment, the Trick or Treat one by Tiny Modernist. I'm doing the old Christmas tree stitch along. It hasn't started yet. I'm doing the elf stitch along by Hoops and Crosses. You know, there's a lot of there's always fantastic individual designers bringing out amazing things, and that's what I tend to try and spend the rest of my money on, that I've got a budget for. So, you know, Lucy at Hoops and Crosses might release a new kit or a stitch along or something. Jess might release a new kit from Geeky Stitching Company. It just depends on what's going on as to what I spend. Some months I'll spend more than other months. You can see, I don't know, you may have watched my haul video. Excuse me, just while I grab my drink. Oh, sorry. You may have watched my haul video at the beginning of October. I had an epic September. It was cray-cray. Let's put that there. Some months are very lean. This month will be quite lean. We're going on holiday to Scarborough, so I need my money for spending while we're on holiday. I wonder if there's any crafty shops down there. I don't think there is. I don't know. There's a Boys, which I'll go in and have a look, but I don't think there's any like mom and pop kind of stitchy ones. Although Summer, I say that, I think that's where I got the chicken, the embroidery chicken that I still haven't done. I'm pretty sure that was Scarborough, so I'll have to go and find that shop again. I'm sorry. I know, I'm too high, aren't I? I've been sat on this chair all week while I've been off work, and it's very uncomfortable. So I've put a pillow on so I can sit on the pillow. But it means Summer's at a weird angle, which I don't think suits her very well. I know. I feel you, Petal. I feel you. So yeah, I probably spend about £100 a month. Easy. And that's not a lot amount. Oh my gosh. Why do I keep going to say that? It's so weird. It's not a lot. You know, it's a lot if you don't work, or it's a lot if you're on a specific budget. I've been on a budget. I know what that's like. But I do try. I don't buy anything else. I don't spend money willy-nilly on Amazon getting stuff anymore. There's not a lot of cross-stitch stuff on there, to be fair, and a lot of it's rip-off stuff anyway, so I don't bother with Amazon for cross-stitch stuff. At the minute, I'm a bit obsessed with getting me Q-snaps. I'm waiting for Marnie's mixed bag to get the Q-snap extender poles in so I can make longer Q-snaps. And then I'm going to get some more. So I've got 2 6-inch, 2 8-inch, and an 11-inch. And I'm going to get another 8, another 11, and 2 lots of extendy poles. I don't need any more 6 inches. They're too small. So the 2 I've got will suffice. So they're my obsession at the moment. I want to get everything on Q-snaps. Like, I just want Q-snaps forever. I wish Q-snaps were easier to get in the UK. They seem to be quite difficult, and trying to find these poles is very difficult. But Marnie's mixed bag, Sarah Marnie, who runs it, I messaged her on Facebook, and she did say she would have them in hopefully this week. So, fingers crossed. One of the things I do to fund my stitchy habit is sell things I don't need. So, any old kits that I know I'm definitely not going to do, because tastes change over time. You know, I've sold a number of kits over the past few months or so that I didn't really need. I didn't really think I was going to do them. You know, I know the designers that I like now, and I know my style, I know what I like. So I sell kits on Facebook. I would sell them on Vinted, but the last time I put something on Vinted, I got a warning. Apparently, I don't know why you can't do that. I assume it's the needle, but it seems a bit weird. So I sell them on Facebook Marketplace, or on a couple of the Facebook groups that I'm in, or I'll sell them on eBay. Primarily, I would prefer to sell them on Vinted because there's no fees, but needs must. And for a long time, I used to get a book subscription box, Fairy Loot. I've already got all the stuff from it, but I don't really read young adult anymore, so I sold a lot of that stuff. I sold the books, I sold a lot of the merch, a lot of the anything that come in the boxes, I would sell that. And I would use that to pay for more stitching stuff. She's so cute. You know, how I see it is I've got to tell myself that if I want to buy more stitching stuff, I don't need to spend more of the budget, like the more the money I make each month. I don't want to do that. You know, I want to kind of do it so that I'm earning it. I want to earn my stitchy goodness. I don't just want to spend money willy-nilly and then regret it. I used to be a bit of an impulsive purchaser, and I did speak about it in my mental health video. Sorry, I'm a bit stuttery today. I do have a little mild stutter when I'm a little bit anxious. I don't know why I'm anxious today though. I don't think I am. I think I'm just being a bit of a divvy. So I used to be a bit of an impulsive my gosh, words are difficult. Impulsive purchaser. So I'll buy things just for the sake of getting that high when it arrives, and then just like put it away and not do anything with it, not play with it, not whatever it was. I would just look at it and feel like disgust kind of thing. So I'm very wary of falling back into those kinds of patterns. So I don't. I have to unload stuff to buy new stuff. If I want stitchy stuff, I have to sell some things. If it's outside of my budget for the month anyway. I'm selling some Fairy Loot pins at the minute. I've just accepted an offer for about half of them for like 30 quid. Fine by me. That'll get me my Q-snaps. It's all like it's all like transactional. Oh, good girl. So I'll sell something to be able to buy something else, and it means we're not like racking up the bedroom with loads of stuff, or the loft with lots of stuff, or any of that. Oh, I know. I love that you guys are all you can see is our legs. It's so funny. So a good way, you know, be ruthless. If you've got things that you don't need, get rid. Honestly, I've done that. It's so good to declutter. I love it. Like, I've got rid of so much stuff since me and Graham started going out. Like, it's insane. And it really forces you to, like, keep the important things. You know, keep the things that you definitely know you're going to use. There's things where I haven't used. I had a guinea pig magazine subscription. Graham very kindly got it for me for my birthday. But I didn't read them. I didn't have time to read them. I didn't read them. And the few that I did read were quite upsetting. You know, they spoke about guinea pigs passing away and stuff. And it was quite upsetting. Because I hate the idea of anything happening to the guinea pigs. So I kind of didn't want to read them. And they weren't great, to be honest. So I sold them. And I recently sold them on eBay. They only just sold a couple of weeks ago. That was the £30 in my pocket to buy stitchy stuff. Do you see a pattern? There is a pattern coming. I'll be honest. I see people who buy like double, treble what I spend on stitchy stuff, and it's insane. Like, it's so crazy. I saw someone the other day who'd bought like 10 bothy kits. Like, they run like 20-30 quid each. I was like, oh my god. I can't see me ever dropping £300 on one designer in one fell swoop. It's madness. And it's not me judging. I would rather get like from a bunch of different ones personally. I'd go for a bunch of different designers and get a bunch of different kits. Because I think I would get a little bit sick of only doing the same designer every time. That's what I'm loving a little bit about having multiple projects on the go. I don't get sick of any one because I'm changing it up all the time. So I'm never doing the same project like for a consistent period. And that really helps. So yeah, that's, again, like I say, I'm not judging. People can spend what they want to spend if they've got that kind of disposable money, I guess. I don't have that much disposable income to spend on stitchy stuff. And I wouldn't want to overwhelm it so I've got too much choice. You know, I like knowing what I'm going to start next. I like having it kind of like considered. So like, I've just received the Elf Secret Stitch Along by Hoops and Crosses, and I can't wait to get that one started, for example. But I don't also want to just like get all the other ones that I've got. I've got loads of historical sampler company ones that I need to be getting on with. So, you know, I kind of want to be making informed, good decisions about what I purchase so that I don't end up with just hundreds of kits that I'm just never going to do and then I have to sell them again. The kits I buy are the ones that I definitely want. So yeah. How's that for a video? Ooh. I don't know why I yawn as soon as I start filming. Do you know what? I could not yawn for the entire day, and then as soon as I start filming, I don't know what it is. I think some people have said it's not because I'm bored. Don't worry, I don't bore myself. It's to do with like a lack of oxygen or something, I think. I'm not really sure. Maybe I should breathe properly rather than like talk as rapid as I do. That might help a little bit. So, I think that's pretty much it, you know. TLDR, too long, didn't read, didn't watch. Basically, just, you know, budget well. Don't waste all of your money on cross-stitch supplies. Make sure you've got, you know, actual money spare for actual emergencies and stuff. Or, you know, who knows who'll come out with something mid-month. You know, you spend all your stitching money at the beginning of the month. Who knows what'll come out mid-month. And then you're stuck. So budget your money well. Get rid of anything you don't need. Honestly, it's so cathartic to just get rid of stuff. Though, I'll be honest, I'm pretty sure I've got rid of stuff that I didn't mean to get rid of. So, I had this lovely Goldbergs mug. And it's from my favourite episode, Dinner with the Goldbergs. I don't know where it is. I truly couldn't tell you where it is. It's not in this house, anyway. So, I don't know what I've done with it. Which is really annoying. Really annoying. But, you live and learn. I'll just have to get another one, I guess. I'm just going to move her up. Oh, alright. Are you going to say bye? Oh, is it? Yeah, there we go. Oh, no. Are you going to go see Mum? So, if you like the video, please give it a big thumbs up. A big paws up. Summer actually matches. A jumper matches me nails. It's a Halloween jumper and it matches. If you like the video, do give it a big thumbs up. It really helps like algorithms. It gets like the video recommended to people so people can watch it and see it, and hopefully, you know, get me that 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours so I can actually become a monetized channel. Is that right? Oh, excuse me. Monetized? Monetized? I don't know. One of those things. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I put videos up every week on a Wednesday at 7 p.m. Yeah, that's my new time slot. 7 p.m. Tune in. Sometimes it's ramblings about money, like this one. Sometimes it's hauls. It could be reviews. It could be anything. And once I get my proper camera, it will be lots of tutorials and things. Tutorials? I never get that right first time. I always say it wrong. I don't know why. Anyway, I don't know what I'll be filming next week. I think next week's video, when it goes up, I'll be on holiday. We'll be in Scarborough. but I'll be pre-filming a video of some kind to go up. So tune into that, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next Wednesday for more cross-stitchy content. Enjoy. Have a lovely week. Bye.